High Alchemy is a solid moneymaker in old school RuneScape, one of the best and easiest methods to make money in free-to-play. But what items are the best to alch? You can find a convenient and up-to-date list of the best items on the RuneScape Wiki at this URL here. I will add a link in the description as well. So here on this page, what I do is sort by profit by clicking here and make sure that's sorting from high to low. So the biggest profit on top. As you can see, members items, some items here, Dragon Halberd, things like the Broken Barrows. It's a good profit, yeah, but I'm sure it'll be hard to get a hold of these. Plus with these low limits here. For this video's sake, since I'm free to play right now, we're going to click here. Make sure you don't click on the members, that'll take you to another link, another page. You click here, make it f2p. So here we see the most profitable free-to-play items listed from highest profit to lowest. The limit for the items is shown here as well. So Rune Kite Shield, you can only buy 70 every 4 hours. So once I buy 70 in a 4-hour span, if I try to buy another one, even if I put in a crazy offer, it's not going to go through because I hit my cap. I can't buy any more. Also, I'd recommend skipping the treasure trail items unless you want to leave an offer in the Grand Exchange for a while, because they take a long time to buy. They're in pretty low supply. So like these heraldic items, H5, H4, H3, H2, H1, gold trimmed. So just these like rune items, green d'hide body, adamant plate, things like that aren't treasure trail items. Keep in mind, this list is always changing, but it should always be the same general items, especially for free to play. It's the rune items, green d'hide body, adamant plate, mithril plate body, so the metal plate bodies. In game, I'm gonna start with 1 mil flat cash stack, and first I'm gonna buy the nature runes I need. You can start with a very small cash stack, but you'll be constantly having to buy more items as you alch. So now I'm going to go through the list item by item and buy as many as I can from the Grand Exchange before hitting my limit, and I'll alch them and we'll see how much profit I end up with. So after adding up the limits of the top 10 items, we get 725. So I'll just buy those nature runes up front for convenience sake. First item on the list currently is Rune 2H swords. So I'm gonna buy as many as I can and get to alching. And do note that this list is gonna be different from what was shown at the beginning of the video. It's gonna be in different order basically because the Grand Exchange price is updated since recording that. So the list is in different order, starting with Rune 2H's, and this is the up-to-date list at the time of actually alching. Okay, we're about 4 minutes in, and that should be my limit. So now I try and buy another one, and it will not buy no matter what I put in as the offer. I've bought 70, and I'm gonna finish these off and head on to the next item, Rune Plate Legs. Getting close to 10 minutes in, and I'm just about finished with Rune Plate Legs here. So I've done 70 Rune 2H's and 70 Rune Plate Legs, and I have currently profited 51k, close to 52k on f2p in just under 10 minutes by alching. So it's on to the next. So let's go Rune Longswords, and with that, Rune Longswords completed. On to the next item, which is Rune Kite Shields. 4 items down, currently over a 1 mil cash stack with 91k profit. There it is, Rune Plate Skirts done. We're getting pretty far here. That's the 5th item. Now it's on to the next, adamant plate bodies. These don't have a limit of 70. They have a limit of 125, and I can buy just over 100. Adamant plates are more expensive than they usually are, but we'll just go with it. They're usually in the 9,400 to 9,500 range. Currently just over 30 minutes in. With that being the last of the Addy plates, it's onto rune chain bodies. Took a brief intermission. Now these have bought, so we'll rinse these real quick. I made a slight miscalculation, so I counted the green d'hide bodies as a rune item with a limit of 70, but it's actually a limit of 125. So I will need to buy 55 more nature runes, so I should have started with 780 instead. And here's the end of green d'hide bodies. It's on to the final item, rune full helms, which replaced rune square shields. Now here we are in the home stretch, the last 10 alchs, in this experiment of alching the 10 best items for free to play. Somewhere around, it's officially been an hour and 4 minutes since I started, but that was with some intermissions. 221k profit after going through the 10 best items to alch on free to play, spending an hour of time. If you really tried, it would be somewhere in the ballpark of 45 to 50 minutes. Let's take a look at the history. Let's go back as far as we can. Oh, we can actually see from the beginning. Okay, started 725 nats. Going through all the items. There it is, 221k on free to play. 221k made on f2p from the top 10 non-treasure trail items.